You'll hear tributes, information on veterans issues, and stories that will make you laugh, cry, and feel proud. Veterans News always focuses on the military, past and present, and on our first responders. Veterans News is brought to you each week by Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens and Nursery, keeping you blooming since 1952.
Yeah, I'm that drip coming down from the corner of the room. But where did I come from? I'll never tell.
Bone Dry Roofing can and will fix it right the first time using quality materials and will deal honestly and fairly with you, period. You can find Bone Dry Roofing on their website, bonedryroofingllc.com, and Facebook at Bone Dry Roofing LLC. Do it right before your roof needs a tarp to keep the elements out. Bone Dry Roofing stands behind their work to help make your home safe and secure, plus they have financing available. Remember, if you're not bone dry, then you're all wet.
Hi, I'm Big Daddy Don Garlitz, asking you to support adoption by purchasing a Choose Life license plate from your county tag office. You know, it costs a lot to give a child life. Many times a woman is forced to make a bad choice because of financial pressures. Help save the lives of the unborn children by aiding women who choose life instead of abortion. Take a stand for life. Purchase your Choose Life license plate today. For more information, go to chooselife.org or call 352-624-2854.
Cookies, 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 cookies. We go cookie eating cookies.
When you want something special and fun for any occasion, get cookies. King Cookie in the Paddock Mall in Ocala will make a delicious, fun-filled delight just for you. So next time you're in the mall, stop by King Cookie or call 352-237-2557. KingCookieOcala.com. Customized cookies, cakes, and more. King Cookie.
Eating cookies. We're so happy eating cookies. Cookies!
Stay with us and sleep better at the Sleep Inn and Suites of Ocala Bellevue, located next door to Don Garlitz's Museum and a few minutes from Florida Horse Park. Our award-winning, newly refreshed Sleep Inn and Suites offers comfy, clean rooms, free fast Wi-Fi, and service with a smile. Start your day with a deluxe hot breakfast and unwind in our heated outdoor pool. Our convenient 24-hour fitness and business centers allow you to stay on track whether you're here to play or to work. That's Sleep Inn and Suites Ocala Bellevue, proud sponsor of Marion County High School football.
All right, 25 minutes before 8 o'clock. Gosh, nice looking Tuesday morning. Hope you're doing well. 1 week from today, Robin, I'm going to be waking up in the city. So nice, they named it twice.
Yep.
And I'll be calling here to this show.
Yep. Yes, you will.
And I'll stand outside so you can hear the traffic.
Oh, wonderful.
But there's a storm out there.
Smell it already.
You never...
I can. I love that smell. I won't forget.
There's a storm out there that could change plans, though. Might keep me there longer.
Ooh, wouldn't that be something?
Invest 97L is a tropical disturbance in the Atlantic, well east of the Windward Islands at this point. It's likely to develop into the next Atlantic tropical depression or storm within the next day or two and may pose a threat into next week in the Caribbean and possibly beyond. For now, this tropical disturbance is located about 700 miles east-southeast of the Windward Islands. It's a tropical wave because winds at the surface do not exhibit a closed low-pressure circulation, but rather shift from northeasterly ahead of the wave to southeasterly behind the wave. I'm reading, obviously, from the weather folks, the National Hurricane people. The National Hurricane Center has tentatively scheduled the first Hurricane Hunter mission to invest 97L. For today, for this afternoon. So I don't know what that tells them about its path. But right now, if you look at the models, they are taking it south of Cuba and then veering a little bit to the right.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, and that would bring it to us if it does that, or into the Gulf of Mexico, or who knows. You know, with that last one, Hermine, it was like, hello, okay, it missed us. Nope, made a U-turn. Made a U-turn.
That's right, exactly.
Buddy Martin and Tom Schmitz announced yesterday that they were wrapping up their show on WLCA, and I just wanted to say that we're going to miss them. And it was a surprise to us as much as it was to the rest of everybody.
Yeah.
That was the decision that was made, so... just wanted to mention that.
Yeah, we put Tom's narrative on the WOCA Facebook page and their video clip they did too.
We've had our share of station changes.
Oh yes.
You know, we've been fortunate with this particular shift. All right, let's see. Today's National Chocolate Milk Day.
Ooh, yummy.
National Crush a Can Day.
Oh, okay.
National
Recycle.
Corned Beef Hash Day.
Ooh, don't care for that. Not really. Do you like it?
I think I do.
Is that Spam?
No.
Oh, okay.
But it's like Spam, isn't it?
Now, I like corned beef and cabbage, so I wonder what the hash. Maybe it's all squished.
I don't know. But there is something that comes in a can that I used to like a lot, but it has a lot of lines of fat in it. You can see a lot of fat.
Oh.
Today is also National Woman Road Warrior Day.
Wow, shades of Mel Gibson in that Mad Max movies.
And if you watched the debates last night and you say, I'm voting for her or I'm voting for him, and you're not registered, then you're not voting for anybody. No. And today is National Voter Registration Day, so be sure to do that. Let me take a phone call. Good morning, you're on the air.
Yeah, good morning, corned beef hash is chopped up corned beef and potatoes. And chopped up, diced up potatoes.
Okay.
Did they sell it in a can?
Yes, they sell it in a can.
And it's like a Spam can, right?
Yeah, you peel it, and you can either eat it right out of the can or put it in a pot and warm it up and cook it with scrambled eggs.
See, that Jim is like me. Jim's like the Bachelor menu. That's us.
Yeah.
We should write a book, Jim.
There you go.
How to eat like a bachelor. Yeah.
That's right.
Thank you, Jim. Yeah, I can picture that.
And those that would like to register to vote but can't get to a voter registration location, I have voter registration applications, and I will come to you. My number is 352-817-3240.
All right, Jim, we'll bring you a voter registration. Well, that's awfully nice of you.
Nice.
Thank you, Jim. I appreciate that.
If you don't vote, don't complain.
Exactly.
That's right. Yeah.
There's no reason not to be registered if you want to be.
There you go.
Thank you, Jim.
All right. Have a good morning, all.
Thank you.
That was wonderful. Nice offer for him.
Jim brought us some, what did he bring us?
Red cabbage.
Red cabbage yesterday?
Red cabbage.
Poor guy. He came in here yesterday. I felt bad for him. He came in here to talk to us, but we had such problems with this stupid computer. Yes, not today. It's working perfectly. But yesterday it had a brain of its own, I guess, and I had to babysit it. Otherwise, I was afraid it was going to take us off the air.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's see. Other things in the news. Fresh off the presidential debate, the candidates shift back to the general campaigning today. Hillary Clinton hits the campaign trail in North Carolina. Donald Trump heads here to Florida. Both candidates came out swinging in last night's fierce debate. If you ask who won, it depends who you ask. Mm-hmm. One guy with a beer said...
I love that.
One guy with a beer. I like this too. One guy with a beer, a bottle of beer.
Yeah.
When he was asked by a reporter who won, he said, well, are you voting for Hillary? If you are, she won. Are you voting for Trump? If you are, he won. We won't really know till November. I said, that's good.
That's good.
That's a good answer right there.
Exactly.
The beer really made the whole thing, though.
I know. That's the great part.
Let's see. The zingers flew early in the debate, from Trump calling Clinton's email scandal more than a mistake to her response to criticism over her preparing for the debate. She said, yes, I did. And you know what else I prepared for? I prepared to be president.
Yes, she said that. Yeah, because Trump said he was campaigning and went to different states and you stayed home, and he looked at Hillary and she said, well, I was preparing to be president. That's how come she didn't travel anywhere to meet anybody. That's what she said. That's when it was said. That's when it was said.
Iowans in the Cedar Rapids area are bracing for what is expected to be the second worst round of flooding in its history today.
Wow.
The National Weather Service predicts the Cedar River to crest at 23 feet at Cedar Rapids this afternoon. That is 11 feet above flood stage, but well below the record 31.12 feet set during the devastating flood of 2008. Authorities asked residents of about 5,000 homes near the river to evacuate 2 days ago, Sunday. Fire officials said they would ask for the names of next of kin for those who said they did not want to leave.
Gosh.
Oh, man.
Gosh.
That might get them to leave.
Yeah.
All right, if you're not going to leave, can we have the next of kin, please?
Yeah, exactly. Fill out this form. We'll take care of it.
Elon Musk has lost his mind.
Oh. What did he do now?
He's discussing a Martian settlement plan.
Nice.
Elon Musk will deliver a long-awaited speech today outlining his ideas for how to establish a livable city on Mars within a decade.
Okay.
At the International Astronautical Congress in Guadalajara, Mexico,
Yep.
the SpaceX founder
Yeah, I can see it now.
We'll land on the Mars. We're gonna have a city.
There's no, Mr. Musk, there's no water as far as we know on Mars.
Yeah, well, that's a problem. We'll have to fix.
He's calling it Mars Colonial Transporter. He's calling his spaceship the Mars
okay.
Colonial Transporter.
Yeah, we'll bring people there, and then we'll send them some food or stuff. I don't know, bottled water.
We'll put WOC labels on them.
The rocket that he wants to build could deliver 100 people to the Red Planet.
Oh.
Well, here we are. Hey, kids, look at this. Dad, can we go swimming? Nope, there's no water here, son. I'm thirsty. I'm sorry. Mr. Musk told us we had to ration this water that he sent with us.
That's right. Can we go home now?
You have a tablespoon. It's good enough.
Oh, gee.
Well, who is Mr. Musk? Well, he's our deity. Now that we have our own planet, we have a different religion. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. And this Tuesday, partly sunny with a thunderstorm around in the afternoon, the high 88 to 92. Then clear to partly cloudy Tuesday night with a low of 71 to 75. Wednesday will be partly sunny with a shower or thunderstorm popping up in the afternoon, high 86 to 90. Thursday, times of sun and clouds with a shower or thunderstorm at any time, high 87 to 91. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
That was the sound of a tree falling. It could be your tree. You're going to have it trimmed, but never got around to calling Pride Tree Service. It could have fallen in a field, and now all you have to do is call Pride Tree Service, and they'll have it quickly out of the way for a great price. But don't wait until the tree falls. It may not fall in the field. It may hit your car, your house, or worse. So call Pride Tree Service today and avoid all those headaches before they happen. Pride Tree Service, 572-2510. That's 572-2510.
Did you know nearly 70% of the people in Ocala want cremation, yet it is amazing how many misconceptions there are. It is probably because we just do not want to talk about it. Often, people think cremation limits their options for burial. Some think that cremated remains cannot be buried. In reality, it is just the opposite. At Highland Memorial Park, they want to give you all the answers to any questions you have now so that you are prepared. Highland has become expert at creating beautiful and unique cremation gardens. They offer everything from simple in-ground urn burial to our air-conditioned Celebration of Life room with its beautiful glass front niches. With the money you save with cremation, you can find a unique spot at Highland that you would never find anywhere else. Call today and see if cremation is right for you. Call 352-369-1020. 352-369-1020. When you set an appointment and both husband and wife tour Highland, they will give you a gift certificate to the Brooklyn Backyard Restaurant. Call Highland 352-369-1020. Are you an animal lover concerned about the black bear issue? Forest Animal Rescue is finishing construction of an 80-acre sanctuary here in Marion County dedicated to helping sick, injured, or abandoned bear cubs be returned to safe habitats in the wild, and you can be a vital part of this effort. Your contribution to Forest Animal Rescue will help complete the new on-site clinic. To learn more or volunteer, call 352-625-7377 or visit forestanimalrescue.org. Will you help?
what you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
Men who kiss their wives every morning before work, they lived 5 years longer and earned 25% more than men who were less affectionate. Women with at least 10 close friends were 4 times less likely to die from cancer than those who had no close friends. What's the germiest thing in most kitchens? Well, surprisingly, it's not the kitchen sink because it gets cleaned regularly. What we really need to worry about is the fridge.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
I thought he was going to say the sponge.
Yeah, me too.
I always heard the sponge was the dirtiest thing in the kitchen.
It is. I don't use a sponge.
All right, let's get back to some of these news things. Do you want to talk about the debate at all? What was your impression of the debate?
Well, I thought both candidates handled themselves really well. I thought Trump, with his facts and figures, had the upper hand. Hillary was courteous, and he was courteous. And I found it interesting, though, that when she came out, she was wearing a red suit, which is the color of the Republicans, and he came out with wearing a blue tie, which was the color of the Democrats.
It's kind of funny.
And I thought that was, some kind of statement there where they want to say, we're uniting together, just kind of something subliminal.
Oh, wow.
But I thought they both did a really good job. I think at the end, though, she did take a cheap shot at him. There was only a couple minutes left, and then she brought up the fact about his anti-women and stuff statements, just, all those lines that he used that he was criticized for, which I thought wasn't in good character. And then he responded with, he tried to be nice, through the whole debate and not do any kind of slinging like that. So I think they both did a good job. And he brought out facts, and she brought out facts, but she felt all the plans should be, common knowledge, and he felt that the other plan should be secret, because if we're going to get rid of ISIS and stuff, why should we tell everybody their plans? So it was very good. It was very, very well done. The moderator showed up for work yesterday. So it was very, very well done. No commercials, and they both held their own, I thought. Good job.
I have a phone call. Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning, guys. Mike McCoy.
Hey, Mike.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm so glad that I got up this morning and found out who won the debate. The news, seeing it. Evidently, they ran the replays of the debate all night long, I think. So, but I think it was very obvious of which one was the better politician. There's no doubt about it. Hillary Clinton was the better politician of the two. And just like Donald Trump said, you've had 30 years. You've been doing this for 30 years, and you haven't done anything about it. Why are you just starting now?
Yes, that was a good quote. But
she was definitely the better politician. You could tell that. And he does play it off the cuff. That's true. But like I said, I'm just glad that we had CNN to tell us who won the debate. So
I think the guy with the beer had the better answer. He said, "Well, if you're voting for Hillary, then Hillary won."
Yeah, I like that one. That was pretty good. Yeah. We'll know soon, right? Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
But Donald Trump was more real. I do agree with him. Hillary Clinton was the absolute politician, but Donald Trump was more real. You could hear the caring in his voice and his facial expressions and things. I'm glad he did what he did.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Hi, it's Beth.
Hi, Beth.
Good morning. I just wanted to tell you that I didn't see the debate last night, but of course we were watching the news this morning, and Sarah, who is almost 16 years old, was just looking at the news clips, and she says, gee, I thought both candidates, I thought candidates were supposed to be adults. I said, well, they're supposed to be at least 35 years old, and she said, nah.
Thank you,
I just want to tell you.
Thank you.
That was a good one.
So were they? Were they a child? It seems like they've done that in other debates. But what I saw this morning, I didn't watch like you watched the whole thing. I just watched a little bit. They seem more civil than in the past.
They were civil, and they didn't have that childish attitude to them last night. They just did to the best of their ability what they know how to do, and I think they both presented themselves very well.
For those who went to the debate at Hofstra University, tickets were given. Souvenir tickets were printed for those who attended, and they misspelled Hillary's first name. They only put one L.
Oh.
It's a news story this morning. According to NBC, more than 7,500 Hofstra students submitted their names in a lottery to score tickets to the debate. Just 350 students were selected, but the rest of them will get souvenir tickets. But but Hillary's first name will be misspelled. Well, that'll be worth something one day, won't it?
Yeah, it will. Very much so.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning.
Hey.
I found it interesting that after the debate, Donald Trump went into whatever it's called, the green room or the spin room, and spent an hour or so with the press. And then I also, this morning, getting up and watching the news, we were watching Fox, and Donald Trump was on the phone with them at 7:30 this morning. And it was interesting when some of Hillary's people said the other day that he can't win because he doesn't have a ground game. He's not going door to door. And I told Huey, I said, this man's smart. Every morning he's in our kitchen, and every evening he's in our living room, by making himself available to the press. He's touching so many homes.
Yeah.
And just the fact that last night he talked to the media right after the debate, and this first thing this morning he was talking about it.
Yeah.
And crazy the debate. He said Hillary did okay, but he won. So, it depends who you talk to.
That's what it sounds like.
But, what good businessman making the most in hardly spend any advertising dollars because you get it all free?
Yeah, well, he's been able to ride that celebrity thing, and that's one of the reasons why he hasn't needed to spend a whole lot of money. But
To be on prime time every single day, what would that cost an advertiser?
Oh my gosh, it'd be unbelievable. Yeah.
She's got I don't know if it's $500 million. He's got $160 million in his campaign, and they're head to head.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But it all goes to the free advertising and making himself available to every news reporter that'll listen to him.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Then being on call, 7 o'clock in the morning. You say he went to bed at 2:30 last night, and he was up to talk to them this morning at 7.
That's the way to
He's
do it.
very smart.
That's the way to do it.
You gotta stay focused.
Yeah,
Hey,
I think that's unbelievable.
We've told the same thing.
Care.
Thank you. We've told the same thing to local candidates. Use the media.
Yes.
Come in here, talk to us. Talk to the afternoon show.
Exactly.
Not just this station, other stations.
That's right. Exactly.
There was one local
They're not
story.
listening.
The city council has approved a resolution to add 148 new parking meters around the downtown Ocala area. They say some people will sometimes park for 100 hours or more. 100 hours? Well, people just park the car and leave, huh? So they want to put parking meters so people will either pay or get ticketed and towed away. Anyway, according to the report, a study indicated the city has adequate parking, but there are some blocks with parking shortages. Well, we've said this forever, that downtown Ocala has a parking shortage when there are big events. That's when you have a shortage. The parking garage will add another 400 spaces. Some of them will be dedicated to some dedicated spots. I don't know exactly how that's going to work out.
They'll be reserved.
But this is the part I wanted to ask you about. The meters will offer payment options such as coins, debit cards, credit cards. You can pay with your cell phone, or you can pay with a loyalty card. Now, what the heck is a loyalty card?
I don't know.
I want to get one of them.
Yeah.
That sounds like, you scratch my back, I'll give you a loyalty card.
That's right. Exactly. Just flip that in there and say, ooh, I had lunch with the mayor the other day, so I get free parking.
I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work.
Well, they should, because they're going to charge for the parking garage, so they might as well get the other spaces on the street.
I think the parking garage is free.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that won't last long.
Here's another story. Hubble, the telescope.
You can't pay for people on the street and not pay for in the garage.
Hubble, the telescope, changing subjects, has spotted some possible water plumes on Jupiter's moon Europa.
Oh, okay.
Elon Musk wants to go to Mars where there's no water. Maybe he should think about Europa.
Exactly. It's a prettier name.
Europa. Well, it's It's a little further away. It's Jupiter.
Yeah. Well, they could land on Mars and then take off again after resting.
Do you know who owns the ABC network?
No.
Disney.
Oh, okay.
And Disney wants to own Twitter also. They're putting a bid in to buy Twitter.
Oh, my gosh.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah. So, did Carlos Santana go to Europa first? Let's get it. Let's get a good rumor going.
I think he did. Yes, he did. That's how all the water got it. Because he's so cool, you see.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you, Jim. Good morning. You're on the air.
Yeah, good morning, guys.
Hey, Hugh.
Say, I want to come back from Mars to Ocala. I want to mention how pleased I am with, you talked about the parking garage. I've seen a lot of parking garages in my life, and usually they're kind of like ugly. This parking garage here has a lot of class. It really adds to the downtown feeling.
I agree.
I was very surprised when I see it. Almost looks like a lot of buildings, and not even like a parking lot. And that's just, whoever designed that and accepted that did a wonderful job. I only hope the hotel they're going to build has the same feeling in mind to keep that kind of a theme.
Yes, I think you're absolutely right. I agree. It really is a nice-looking building.
It certainly doesn't look like a parking lot.
No, looks really nice. They did a good job.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, see, we're happy about some things.
Yes.
I know we're switching channels again. Here's another thing. The first openly transgender child actor will perform on an episode of the award-winning Modern Family.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
The episode is called A Stereotypical Day, and it features a same-sex parents, Cam, played by Eric Stonestreet and Mitchell, played by Jesse Tyler Ferguson, confronting adopted daughter Lily, played by Aubrey Anderson Emmons, after she insults her transgender friend Tom during a play date. Tom is played by an 8-year-old transgender actor named Jackson Malarker. 8 years old.
8 years old.
8 years
Wow.
old. And you already know you're trapped in the wrong body?
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
8 years old. You already know this, huh?
Gosh.
We'll be right back.
From the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. In the presidential face-off between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, taxes, stamina, and bankruptcy is all part of the debate.
You've taken business bankruptcy 6 times. There are a lot of great business people that have never taken bankruptcy once.
Trump calling his company unbelievable.
On occasion, 4 times, we used certain laws that are there, and when Secretary Clinton talks about people that didn't get paid, first of all, they did get paid a lot, but taking advantage of the laws of the nation.
A $2 million bail has been set for the man accused of gunning down 5 people at a Macy's store in Washington state. And authorities say the lawyer who shot drivers in Houston Monday before he was killed by police had 2 weapons and more than 2,500 rounds of ammo. Fox News, we report, you decide.
My name is Dale Pazinski. I'm 19 years old, and this is how I live united. I've always been kind of a computer geek, and I found a way to use those skills to help the homeless in my community. For people facing hard times, computer skills and a basic resume are so important. It may seem like a small thing, but it makes a huge difference in people's lives. So with United Way, I created a program where I work with the homeless. Together, we go through their whole job history, write a resume, and then save it on their very own USB drive. We provide workbooks and training certificates. I even budgeted for cupcakes so we can celebrate as a class when one of our people gets a job. That's huge. When somebody says, "Hey man, that job that you helped me apply for, I got it." That's what Living United feels like to me. My name is Dale Pazinski. I help people achieve financial independence. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, Live United. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, less proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living.
The hit movie is now a Broadway musical, and you can see it live on stage at Ocala Civic Theater September 8th through October 2nd. Join Violet, Dora Lee, Judy, and all the girls in the office as they teach the big boss a lesson. Filled with music and big laughs, 9 to 5 is great fun. Call Ocala Civic Theater at 352-236-2274. Don't miss it.
9 to 5.
On this episode of What Not to Do, brought to you by
Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it.
I love vacations, but it's good to come home.
Is the pool overflowing?
We don't have a pool, and even if we did, it wouldn't be on the second floor.
Oh.
I told you before we left to turn off the water main.
I thought you said take down the weather vane.
We don't have one of those either.
Yeah, I was wondering why you said that. It does make more sense now.
Okay, genius, don't just stand there. Cut the main water off.
Okay, I'll go get the chainsaw.
Wait, what? No! What do we do when there's a plumbing issue?
Oh, I got this one. I'll be right back.
I said no chainsaw. Shut the water off and call Mike Scott Plumbing.
Of course, I definitely was not going for the blowtorch.
Uh-huh. The number should be etched in your memory, but just in case, 866-314-4443.
Okay, got it. 866-314-4443. On next week's episode of What Not to Do.
Really? A mariachi band?
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywall screws big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY, only $4.99. Plus, DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less.